We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets and their inner city rivals, the New York Giants. It's the battle for New York, or New Jersey for that matter. The Giants and Jets are underway. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall. Shoves him away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A good start. One play, 10 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. It's excellent execution to get things started.
I was here. I was right here. I was here. I was right here. Come on, man. You're not going to run the clock out, are you? Come on, man. Come on. I was here. I was right here.
On play action. Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit, on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Taken down at the Giants' 21-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets.
I was
here. The shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for a short little pass.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. Rolling to his right. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And they're going to get him down shy of the first at about the 13-yard line. First drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on.
Let's go. We got to score.
An audible here to get a new look. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We got to stop him. We got to step up on defense. Just one drive. Get Joe on the field. Let's go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags.
Man.
So let's sort this out.
He shouldn't even got a second opportunity.
This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this is just outside the line play. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. An opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So 1st and 10 now, 30.
Think about you.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he fights forward
No.
for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, well, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the
Oh,
pass.
shit.
But the
God,
bottom
he
half
went
of the
for it or he
league
missed
is
it?
sacking the quarterback. That doesn't
He must have
make
missed
sense.
the thing.
Imagine if this group ever put
Shit, I
pressure
thought
on
he
the
was gonna
QB,
make it. I went to
they'd
look at
easily move into the top 5.
Oh. He must have.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. To pass, Flacco. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Now he's free at the 35.
Damn, Joe.
He may go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Giants 0. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they've won 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Flacco. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. It's
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. The Giants at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 42 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Passing play. Flacco steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Flacco off play action. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
3rd and goal, Flacco. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Flacco now on 4th. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second down and a yard. Now a give, right side. It's Brooks. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Second and 10, Flacco once more. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It don't make sense. Like,
what are going to be the keys as we go into it? Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them.
it don't make sense.
First sack of the contest.
Thank you. God damn, like it shouldn't take that long to score. I was here. I was right here.
Flacco looking to throw for it. And he's brought down. And that is caught for the 2 points. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up.
Oh my God.
Breece Hall.
The way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Zuerlein good with a PAT. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense so far on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw, it's Rodgers. And
he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through that.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Darnay Holmes now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And got his man complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A big play there for the Giants. 54 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A run between the tackles with Breida. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Here's Flacco. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Flacco looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. They'll look to throw. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Jets. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Right zero line to kick off for the Jets.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Flacco's throw brought in by Bellinger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 here for Flacco. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Flacco. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all of those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Flacco. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already, they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Nolan Smith brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Will McDonald, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Jamie Gillendow as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Rodgers to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Rodgers wants to change the look.
26. Hey, check 26.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to extend their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Giants 20. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score... Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Play action, Flacco. And that one to the right side and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To pass, Flacco. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to go in this battle in New York. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, Rodgers. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Flush to his right. That one caught downfield by Howard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Holmes returning from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Third and long for Joe Flacco. He'll look downfield for Waller. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big connection on that one. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Flacco from the gun. Dancing to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Flacco here on second down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He'll look downfield for Waller. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Shreds the tackle. And here now a spin. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 119 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to look deep for more. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Hall. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Howard. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
26.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Touchdown Jets. O.J. Howard from 6 yards away. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Zuerlein now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jets 59, Giants 20. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Holmes going to opt against bringing it out, and they will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way down to the 5. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. And even 70 yards. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Flacco. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's Flacco. His pass caught at the 4. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? What do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. Here we go. 4th down, 4th quarter. Flacco escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And now off to the races down the right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 151 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And the Jets first down.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run with Hall. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Jets 66, Giants 20. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one's pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.